Hey up everybody. Right then, I've just had a package delivered to me. Well, no, that's not true really. It wasn't delivered. It came through our UK snail mail system and I've ended up having to fetch it from sorting office. I've been down to my sorting office 4 times now for this, and the first 3 times they kept saying, oh, everything that comes in here is always goes out on the same day. Yeah, of course it does. So the 4th time when I went down, it was there on shelf. So what is it? Well, a while back I did a video on my micro lathe and I called it, can I make a silk purse out of a sow's ear? So if you've not seen that, you don't know what I'm talking about, just take a look back at that. It's regarding this 3-jaw chuck that I tried to do a repair on. It was actually miles out of true when I tried to grip anything. Well, I made half a silk purse in that video and I actually got it running quite true. But lo and behold, since then I've been on the lathe and found out that when I've got the jaws, it were true in that position that I were checking it in, but when I've got the jaws opened up in different positions, it varies to different degrees of being out of true. So it turns out that it's never going to work properly. I think besides the jaws being worn, which I've remedied, I think the actual scroll of the chuck, it's either worn or it's been made badly. So I'm afraid this is destined for scrap bin, but I hate throwing anything away, but I'm not spending no more time on that. Anyway, I'm digressing, aren't I? When I did that video, Steve over at Steviegtr, he messaged me. Oh, and by the way, he sent me them stickers. I've already got his sticker, but he sent me that sticker to replace his old one because his old one's fading. He says they're fading. Anyway, I'll put that up on board in a minute, Steve. So yeah, Steve messaged me and he says, I've got a chuck similar to that I'll never use. Would you like it? So Steve's kindly sent me this via our snail mail system, and I've eventually got it, Steve. And it's a really nice chuck. It's much better made than this one. It's a little bit smaller in diameter, only 1/4 of an inch or 6mm to you metric people. It's only 1/4 of an inch smaller in diameter, but it's a lot smaller in length, which is much better really, because it's not sticking out of my spindle as far, so it's more rigid, or it will be when I've got the adapter made. So yeah, thanks very much for that, Steve. It came with this number 2 Morse taper adapter which screws in. So I found out that this is a M12 thread by 1mm pitch. So I keep talking about selling my Harrison lathe, which is a metric lathe. While I've got my Harrison lathe still, I'm going to make an adapter for it so I can screw it onto the spindle of my micro lathe. The adapter I'm going to make is same as this one I've put on my 4-jaw. Now this 4-jaw came all the way from Canada, from Tim at Troll Forge Troll Farm. So it'll be similar to that when I've done it. What I'll do then, I'm going to get this adapter made, then we'll try it on lathe. Just before I continue with this video, I've had this package come from Nigel at Go Create Hobby Machine Shop. I've been following Nigel for a few years now, and he's been following me, I think. We once did a, well, I say we. I once helped him out on a project once. He did bulk at work. If you've not seen that, it were a Vice project for a charity over in America. It'll be in my playlist if you've not seen it. So yeah, I've had this come from Nigel then at Go Create Hobby Machine Shop. He's also sent me this little package of goodies. But thanks for that, Nigel. What he's sent me is a specific type of marking pen. I've not got into that yet. A long nib marking pen. So I've never used one of them before, Nigel. Thanks for that. And sent me this letter, or this note. And in this note he sent me some brand new slitting saws. That's one. All different widths. The multi-cut slitting saws. That's three. Yeah, 4 multi-cut slitting saws of different widths. So thanks very much for that, Nigel. Really appreciate that. If you've not seen Nigel's videos, he does some great videos. I think at the moment is what he's doing at the moment is a die filer, and that's an amazing scratch built die filer which he's doing. So if you're interested in like-minded things like we do, go over and take a look at Nigel. You'll not be disappointed. Just had a tool malfunction. I thought I'd got a piece of tool steel when I went in my tool drawer, and it ended up being a piece of chocolate. Right then, I think I'm ready to give this a try. Well, that's it then, Steve. Jobs are good, and I think it's turned out grand, that. So I'd like to thank you very much again for that. Very much appreciated. So that's Steve at Steviegtr. Anyway, if you found that useful and interesting, give me a thumbs up and a subscribe. I'd appreciate that. And I'll catch you next time then. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.